I burned it all down to write poetry. I left a 22-year career in high tech. When I asked myself the hard questions, I realized that I wanted to express myself fully before I die. But I had no idea what I wanted to say. So I had to dive into myself. Burning it down means the flames are still alive. I can hear the crackle of the fire and the smoke keeps burning my eyes. I'm learning to sit with it though, and I'd love to share what that's like. Hi, my name is Neelam Patel, and I believe in a world where vulnerability is taken with the same respect as logic. And from this new place, we can all show up as whole and the brightest versions of ourselves, so we can really connect instead of constantly missing each other in plain sight. My collection of poetry is not about the before and after of a person's journey. I remained curious about the messy middle. I'm learning that that's where the light and peace is. It's not at the end of the tunnel. It's right here, in the middle, in the messy, complicated middle. In my new book, Strapless, I'll explore the intersection between vulnerability, shame, and self-acceptance. I found there's no jolting force to empowerment. It's more of a retreat. It was the acceptance of all the colors of my feelings that led me into myself. I also look at the relationship of self-worth to speaking up for yourself. I'll look at how our own masculine and feminine selves can each have ample space to exist inside of us. And I dive into how we can allow all these different parts, sometimes at odds with each other, to exist together and make a real kind of peace. I want to paint my fingernails in my real desires and walk like I just picked an apple off a tree I grew myself and ate it whole, red skin, seed, and all. I was tired of the simple stories that went from, I used to be so ashamed of my culture and heritage, and now, as a grown adult, I feel grateful for it. Those stories made me shrink, because what about the part in the middle where I was ashamed of my skin color? In one poem, I describe how I want to pour my brown makeup, which is my skin, down the drain until I only see porcelain white. And it's in letting that shame have an equal seat at the table that I can possibly get to the end of the poem where I invite in a brand new idea that maybe my brown skin isn't tainted, but rather tinted, so that my light has a beautiful place to shine from. My hope for this collection is that others will feel less alone in their own honest feelings and take the step to even share them with a friend. It is in this sharing that we release their power and we stop hiding our parts so we can create bonds that really hold us together in this wide world. You will enjoy this book if you want to move beyond the hero's journey, because what happens after that? We'll go into the deeper world of the heroine's journey, where she dives into herself, where she lives in order to experience living, and takes sheer delight in it. My name is Neelam Patel. I welcome you to experience my first poetry collection, Strapless.